For Ohio State, they've been on this run. Rutgers coming off the 11-8 win over the perennial power, number 11 ranked Johns Hopkins. It led to some awards with Hayden Summer named Big Ten Freshman of the Week, largely
of the game. Back out to the faceoff. Jack Oldman can't win the faceoff away. Paolatto takes it. Back-to-back faceoff wins for Paolatto, gets it right into the middle there. It's pushed out.
Left foot as opposed to the right foot, which was hugging the post, and it looked like he was in a good spot. Just found that opening just to the Stoller's left.
Paolatto knocked over. Oldman picks it up. Gets his first faceoff, carries it on down. Oldman, pass near side. Donnery loaded low, and he buries it for 3. Ohio State offense all of a sudden rolling here in Columbus.
Donnery wasted no time with that ball in his cross.
Ryan Donnery picking up his 16th goal of the season for Ohio State. An assist there for the faceoff man, Jack Oldman, as well.
Well, and it's funny watching the Rutgers coaching staff. Brian Breckton's team of coaches is questioning whether or not that there was a little bit of extracurriculars that were going off on the faceoff.
Yeah, Oldman kind of bowling over Paolatto straight off the faceoff. Managed to get it up, and play was allowed to continue. This time, Paolatto will sweep it away. We'll get another faceoff win. 3 of 4 now for Paolatto, away from Oldman. Will carry away. Paolatto, the Union grad transfer. Had a really, really successful season, over 60% on faceoffs. 3-1 now, the scoreline halfway, a little over halfway through this first quarter. And a timeout will be taken here by Brian Brecht and this Rutgers sideline after they're able to get one back. 3-1 honorary goal that made it 3-0. You can already see how faceoffs are determining this game one way or the other, even though it's kind of the opposite right now. 3 faceoffs to 1 for Rutgers, but 3 goals to 1 for Ohio State.
Well, and Rutgers has had problems setting up their attack with Ohio State's matchup defense, just outplaying them right now. Rutgers gets their goal on a counterattack, but Ohio State wins this draw and will...
And another team Ohio State will face in a few weeks here in Columbus, in Maryland. Oldman, Paolatto tied up in the faceoff, swept back and picked up by Rutgers. And Youngerkiss just barely keeping his feet there on the sideline, not launched the pass down, does very well to keep possession there for Rutgers.
Second goals of the season, you might as well go up against one of the best keepers in the country.
Very, very true. Caleb Fayak right now at the very top in all categories. 3-2 ball game, just 1 goal separating the two sides right now. Oldman wins the faceoff clean away from Paolatto. Trying to work away there from pressure coming on by LSM Kyle Worsnup. Gets a pass to Ari Allen.
Calling his defenders out in front of him and saying, hey guys, come on, let's rally this, and we got to stop the bleeding. That's 3 unanswered from Rutgers right now.
Fayak and Foster, both sophomores. Cullen Brown Jr., Van Buren the senior. Ball in the middle. Shaw the shot. That one goes right off the back of the defender. Looks like Splain there again. And Youngerkiss has it going right back the other way for Rutgers. They'll take the lead. Yellow shot on. Misses the target. Fayak not got momentum. Rutgers offense is putting on. Now Paolatto and Oldman again on the faceoff. Paolatto slight advantage right now. Faceoff will be picked up by Oldman. He'll carry on down, looking for passing options. Flips it over to Ari Allen. Allen goes near side. Started with 3, gave back 3, and now put 2 more back on. And the sun coming out now here in Columbus. It's supposed to be an entirely cloudy day, but some sun for some spring lacrosse right now.
If you don't like the weather in Columbus, Ohio, wait 10 minutes, it'll change.
You wait 10 minutes, it'll change. Wait goal of the season for Casey Mangillo. 5 face-offs apiece between Paolatto and Oldman. Face-off violation called on Oldman. They picked up by Conley. It's now all alone 4th in goals in the nation. Face-off swept back the other way. Not picked up cleanly and eventually picked up by Ari Allen. We had a face-off win there where Zach Hepworth had to come in after Oldman, after the face-off violation the last time, had to stand on the sideline this time. Ball turned over in the midfield. We nearly picked up there by Splain. No one picking up ground balls cleanly right now. Swept away.
This looks like a White House Easter egg hunt.
Marinier, all kinds of traffic there. Sometimes you expect Nick Myers to call a timeout there, but he likes to just let it play, and it's turned over to Rutgers a little bit, eh? And 6-5 here. 40 seconds to go in Columbus in this first half. Oldman and Paolatto again. Paolatto space to pick up a ground ball here. Gets another face-off win. His 7th of the day. Has him one ahead of a combined Ohio State, Jack Oldman and Zach Hepworth. 20 seconds here now. Peters leaves it back 7.
Well, and you brought up Murphy as one of the goal scorers, and I think that's one Ohio State wants back. He did the John Cena, you don't see me, right in front of the crease, and just got lost by Ohio State's defense and had that one-on-one with Fayak. So Ohio State definitely wants that one back, and we'll see how both teams come out after their halftime adjustments.
Jack Oldman gets that face-off win. Brings the teams back even in the game, but has it turned straight back over to Paolatto. He'll take the shot himself, and he'll get a bouncer past Fayak. Tie game in 15 seconds. It's a goal for the face-off guy. Matthew Paolatto gets his second goal, and second goal in as many games. Scored his first Rutgers goal against Johns Hopkins last week. Had a goal and 2 assists in that game, and now has got one to tie the game here against Ohio State.
And this is I believe it's the 4th of the goals that have gone low against Fayak. And whether or not it was something Rutgers saw on tape or what they saw in their first 2 goals in this game, it's going low and making him play with his feet.
Whatever it ends up being they found, it's a tie game. It only took 15 seconds. Scarlet Knights trying to put Ohio State on upset watch right now. Oldman flips the ball forward. Manages to pick up himself this time, doesn't turn it back over, just walks straight out on the goal, gets a shot off, save made by Stoller, just his 3rd of the game. Priest violation will go the other way, and Rutgers will take over possession. Pass sent forward.
Gets a new spot, found himself more open, and just sets him up with that direct line to Stoller's right foot.
Face-off won by Paolatto. Goes to Youngerkiss. Both face-off guys work off the field. Sean Lawler, Stoller, and Ohio State now got a 2-goal lead back.
That old-time song, whatever you can do, I can do better.
Paolatto wins the face-off. Has it knocked out of his stick by Johnny Cool. He sets it back to his goaltender, Fayak.
And there was just the smallest opening to the right of Fayak on that, where the post was open. And that's where that ball was bounced in from. And that there's not a lot he can do because he's got the post, but he also needs to be able to use his stick.
Face-off violation called on Jack Oldman, 2nd time today. Rutgers picks up the ball. Ball in the middle, lofts it forward for Langermeyer in stride. And it was all the way the other way. Ohio State never even looked back once before that Marinier goal. Hepworth has the ball knocked away from him, having to step in place of Oldman after the face-off violation for the 2nd time today. And Ohio State will win the face-off. Johnny Cole will flip it on.
Maintain control in their attacking zone.
Another thing helping Ohio State right now, Caleb Fayak's making saves. 11 of 18 shots he's faced, he's saved. So just 4 of 13 for Carden. Stoller on the other side.
Well, the battle of I-95 with both of these guys being from just outside of the Baltimore area, right now it's definitely gone Fayak's way.
And then Rutgers got 3 back right after that. If they were to do the same here, would tie this game. Oldman Paolatto back on the face-off. Flipped up in the air. We knocked away in space for Johnny Cool to get there first, but doesn't mean he'll pick it up, as it is nearly picked up there and then eventually picked up by Jack Oldman. Was for a second, looked like it was picked up by the LSM Kyle Worsnup.
Interesting is that a couple of fellas have had their first goals of the season against Fayak.
Both Splain and Worsnup, their first goal this season. First times each of them have scored. Lidl picks up the ground ball, goes back to Fayak.
Given teams like Johns Hopkins fits and how they've stayed in games and how they've ended up winning.
Face-off violation called on Oldman again. Picked up by Paolatto. Mayer has an assist. Matthews now has a goal, and Jack McKenna's got 2 of each. Face-off again. Turned away. Ari Allen trying to pick it up. Couldn't find it. Oldman trying to stay with it there. Got knocked down off the ball. Looks like it should be a loose push on Rutgers. That's exactly what it's going to be after Oldman got knocked down. And picked up by Marier. And each other out of the play, leaving Fyack the only one back to really try and defend that, making it a little bit easy there for Shane Murphy to get his second goal today on his 4th shot. 12-10 now the scoreline. 6 minutes to play. Paolatto picks up another one. Face-off win number 14 of the day. But turn straight back over to Jack Oldman. And fights off a nice hack on the side there from Splain.
Yeah, Splain treating Goldman like he's a derby horse.
Nick Meyer